See, when more increment is given to your colleague than to you, you feel jealous. All the relatives who are financially lower than you feel jealous of you, and all the relatives who are financially sound than you feel jealous of them. Thus, the person who gets less is jealous of the person who gets more. If we feed the milk to two dogs, and to one we serve more milk than the other will bark at the dog that is being served more milk. Thus, jealousy is in animals too. Their scale is food. Why this jealousy is born? Our mind, with the help of ego, builds an image about the self, and through this image, mind sees and measures the other. All the parameters on which other measure is more become a source of jealousy. He is more handsome than me. He is more learned than me. And he is richer than me. Parameters can be many. So long image of self is there, jealousy cannot be erased. Now, how this image of self is created? Your memory is constantly fed on the environment. Environment is where you were born, your family, the school you studied, your friends, the college you attended, your college mates, your office colleagues, your relatives, your neighborhood, etc. Through environment, your various experiences, good or bad, are entered in the memory and stored. Environment also suggests you that you are good in sports, studies, public speaking and acting, etc., etc. These suggestions are also stored in memory. Thinker judges with the help of stored memory and on basis of self-image. For an emotional person, jealousy affects the mental health. Once caught in this negative emotion, it becomes difficult to get out of this mess. Many murders are committed on account of jealousy. Jealousy disturbs the human mind. Unless this making of self image stops, jealousy cannot be wiped off. Self image making occurs due to ignorance when we are not present or mind is not alert. For example, you join a new office and after a few months find that your boss is less learned than you and is being paid 3 times of your salary with almost no work. So you will feel jealous of him. Now this boss calls you and gives you some work. You will do the work under the influence of jealousy, and obviously it will not be up to the mark. Now this boss will show this work to his boss in order to spoil your image. When this comes to your knowledge due to jealousy, you will talk bad about your boss to others, including his boss. This will further spoil your image, and a day will come that you will be removed from the company. It is not that you are incapable, but due to jealousy, you will not be able to display your good work. Had there been no jealousy factor with boss, you would have performed better and would have got better increments and position along with recognition in the organization. So you see how jealousy affects a person's mentality. The person who is jealous only suffers, not the person of whom you are jealous. Day and night you may be thinking ill of that person and spoiling your own mental health and killing your precious time, which is never going to come back. Thus, jealousy is never good. It is like an autoimmune disease which kills oneself from inside. In order to get out of jealousy, you have to have an alert mind and understand what is jealousy, why you are jealous, and how to get out of it. Normally, people compare themselves with those people who are better than them financially. They compare their inner values of themselves with them. I am so much qualified, have interpersonal skills, kind, and possess good nature, whereas he is less qualified, lack interpersonal skills, crooked, and has bad nature. Even then, he is financially sound. Thus, jealousy erupts. Now, if we compare ourselves with those people who are lesser privileged than us, then obviously we are thankful to God. Thus, jealousy is created by comparison and it is a faculty of mind. Hence, it has to be dealt at the level of mind. First, you should understand jealousy, how to recognize that you are suffering from the negative emotion of jealousy. If in mind most of time thoughts keep coming about others, their possessions, their comforts, their relationships, then you are suffering from jealousy. Now why you are jealous? It is due to I mode of operation of mind, which makes us compare ourselves with others with those whom we perceive to be better than ourselves. First thing to come out of jealousy is to understand that there is nobody in the world who does not have problems. Life without problems does not exist on earth. To say or think that only you have problems is foolishness. If you can understand this, then your habit to compare with people having more than you will reduce. Be true to yourself and understand the circumstances to convince. This auto-suggestion can definitely help oneself. Second point to put in mind is that instead of wasting time and energy, feeling jealous can be utilized in improving ourselves and making continuous efforts toward reaching our goal in life. Jealousy is a negative emotion and it drains out your vital energy, thus exhausts us without performing any concrete act. The more you feel jealous, the more you will waste your time and energy. If your mind is able to see this ignorance, then you can easily come out of this. To see, you need vigilance mode of operation of mind. Mind operating in I mode cannot see the ignorance, as it is actively participating in the act. When background of mind is illuminated, then no mind will see the I mind, and once it happens, then the jealousy will drop by itself. You need not to make any effort to drop the jealousy. That state of happiness comes with satisfaction and not by comparison.